Okay, so hello everyone, it's Beauty87 here, and today we're going to get into a battle of the. So remember I told you all if the Naked Honey ever went on sale, we would compare it to the Gold Rush. So sure enough, it went 50% off, so I went ahead and got it, and we're gonna go ahead and compare it to the Gold Rush. So if you all didn't see my Instagram tutorial, I did on either one of these palettes. You can go check it out over there on IG. But so this is what this one looks like, and then this is what this one looks like. So I'm trying to get an idea of how we're gonna do this, because I feel like they don't have exact same colors on each side, and it's gonna be a little difficult, but let's see. I like a challenge. Where's my primer? I swear I just saw my ABH primer. Where did it go? Am I sitting on it again? Y'all, I swear every time I be making a video, I'll be like, I lost it, and then I look up and like it was underneath my button. I'm like, really? So classy there. Yeah, y'all, like I'm legit trying to figure out where the hell it went, and I, just sat down to start filming now, and it was like right over here, and it just disappeared. All right then. It's not in the box. Like where is it? It's on the floor. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna have to go in another eyeshadow base because I don't know where it is. And since these are neutrals, I feel like it'll be fine. In the next video, I'm gonna have to go in and actually find it because I need to do colorful looks. But we're just gonna take the Urban Decay primer potion. I was about to say all-nighter because I feel like they ride the all-nighter train, the naked train, and that's like their two trains that they like to ride consistently. So I wish they would like just make more to run a thing and make that a train for them to ride, because it's like I'm not feeling these other trains. I've had this eyeshadow primer like forever, and I feel like it still has not run out. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, and if anyone's curious, I do have oily eyelids. Didn't know if it mattered or not, but I felt the need to share. I have oily eyelids. So there you go. Now let me get my brush to blend out my eyeshadow primer. Where is it? Now let's fill out. Oh, well, I found the eyeshadow primer after the fact. But again, it's fine since we're using neutrals. I don't necessarily need that one, so it can have a pass. I'm gonna take this brush, since I can't find this on your cash when I normally blend out my eyeshadow with, and my primer out with, and just blend out with this. This set was on sale for I think $14.97 at Ulta, and that's how I ended up with it. I like the brushes that came with it; they're nice. But I separated the set because I was like, I need some brushes to blend out my eyeshadow with at my grandma's house. So I brought this one and the Sonia Kashuk over there, and the other two I just left at home because it's like a nice smudger brush to smudge product underneath the lower lash line, and a nice little shadow brush. Like this is supposed to be a shadow brush, but I'm like, I just don't use it for that, as we see. So I'm thinking, because like I said, the colors aren't exactly the same, I'm going to take this color Brown Sugar right here, and I'll take the color Sting right here and start with those on the outer V, and then let me see. Then I'm gonna mix the color Camel and Boost here, and then I'll just take the color Drip from here. Then of course we have to put the shade I'm trying to decide, do I want to put Queen on the lid or I want to put Honey? I feel like we have to use the shade Honey just because this palette is called Naked Honey, so we're going to use that one. I feel like I'm just doing the same look I did in the IG tutorial, y'all, my bad, but it's like I feel like there's not that many shades that are here that's similar to choose from, and I want to make a somewhat cohesive look. So then we're going to take the shade Enlightened out of this one, and that's going to be the eye look. So let's go ahead and get started now that we know what is going on each eye finally. Brush. Guess I use, no. Where's the other one that looks like this? I don't think about doing these videos, like I feel like I always have to use a whole bunch of different brushes, and then I have to wash all these different brushes, and then I'm sad. I'm gonna take the color Brown Sugar, like I said, and start off with that one, and then we'll go in to the Naked Honey palette with the color Sting. So I'm already seeing that this one is more like, I feel like red based than the one from the Urban Decay palette. And I'm doing a battle of some other stuff. So like that's why I'm putting it on this side, because this is like the drugstore side. And this side is the high-end side. So. And this is a full face of black-owned brands, mind you. So. Except for the lipstick. The lipstick is not black-owned. The lipstick is actually from Mac Daddy. So this is the color Power Play from his new nude collection. I have been meaning to try it out, so I just went ahead and put it on because I was like, it's still a minority-owned brand. So I was like, I figure y'all give you a pass with that because it's minority-owned, so it's okay. So see this, okay, I was about to say, because the shade from Urban Decay, like, so you see it's more like a chocolate brown, like neutral base type shade, so. And I'm gonna have to take 2 different blending brushes and blend these out, but I don't know, I feel like it's not as dark on the bottom here as this side is. Maybe it's just me. It's laying on very nice and smoothly, but I mean, it's going over their eyeshadow primer, so I mean, like, I feel like it was helping a little bit. That's why I wanted to use the ABH one, so it wouldn't have, you know, like an extra chance to, you know, or an advantage is what I meant to say. So I'm just pressing it down in the lower lash line here. Now I'm going to get 2 different brushes to blend it out with. So take this Juno & Co brush and just blend this out right here real quick. Try to make it look like nice and smooth. I wish I could have found my Uncensored 2.0 gloss to put on top of this, because I feel like that would just made it like that extra pop. But I packed it away in a bag and I don't remember where. And I was like, we're not going to go through all these makeup bags I have here at my grandma's house, since I've been here for 3 weeks trying to film for y'all, which meant I had to bring a lot of stuff here. And I'm like, I don't want to have to go through all that just to, like, you know, find a gloss. So like, we just not going to be glossy today. I was thinking about putting Desi and Katie's over the top gloss on top of it later on when I have to take pictures, just for that extra glossy pop that I like, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, so both of those blended out pretty nicely. Okay. So now, like I said, we're gonna go into that shade. We're gonna go into Caramel and Boost. I need to find a brush for that. Let's see. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics. It's from the Quartz Crystal collection, I believe, the number 7. And I'm gonna take that and put Boost and Camel together to try to make that drip shade. Sorry, to try to match the drip shade. Oh God, y'all almost put it on the wrong eye. Thank God I caught myself, but man, trying to have to start all over with these eyes would have been horrible. I'm already mad. I'm gonna have to like do 2 more eye looks, which means, or possibly 3, which means like my base is gonna start looking like a little rough. I had to put on a little bit more. But, you know, that's the price. Like, especially since I didn't film yesterday like I had planned on, because I ended up going home and then my mom wanted me to braid her hair because she was so excited that she could get it done. As you can see, that color doesn't really show up that much, but, you know, I just wanted to put like a darker brown color there. And I feel like once you put the shimmer on the lid to pop, then obviously that will accent and show up. So, it's working just fine right now. Now I'm going to take... run out of brushes, no! Yeah, like seriously, run out of brushes. What the hell am I gonna take? I'll take this BH Cosmetics Marble Luxe brush number 9, and we're just gonna dip into the color Drip and blend that over top here. So. It's running pretty effortlessly and nice. I feel like they changed the Naked formula, because like when Naked palettes used to come out and I bought them, I did not like the formula. Like, I don't like the formula of Naked Heat. I didn't like the formula of the Naked 3. But it's like, I like the formula of this one. I did buy the Naked Cherry as well, and I'm glad I did when it was 50% off, because since they're coming out with their ultraviolet one, and they decided they didn't need to put any like purple tone mattes in there, you can at least use your like Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette to have like some more berry toned mattes to put with that palette, because I'm like, that was a whole clusterfuck. Like, what the hell were you thinking, not putting any purple matte shades in this palette? Like, what were you thinking? I figured they were thinking like what I said, like if you are a Urban Decay stan and you already have all the Naked palettes, you can just combine your Naked Cherry with it, and then they don't have to worry about, you know, what you're gonna do. or you don't have to worry about what you're gonna do because they're not concerned other than you just buying the damn palette. But yeah, so we're gonna go into the shade Enlighten now. Now, if I remember correctly, this shade was really like lackluster, or like you had to build it up a lot, but I only used this palette once, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's see. And I did pack a lot on the brush to start off with. Y'all, I keep trying to, oh, okay. So maybe it's just the brush I was using then, because it's like, as you can see, this is picking up pretty nice with this Juno and Co brush. Crazy thing is, I was going to declutter this because I was like, I didn't like it when I first tried it out, but I think I just used the wrong like formula of shadow with it, and that's why, because as you see now, it's working just fine and looked quite nice. But when I first used it, I was like, I wasn't impressed with it, because somebody asked me about these brushes, and I was like, I like the face ones, I don't like the eye ones. And I mean, I still feel like that for the most part. This one works out nicely, but I feel like this one just, I don't know, I don't like the way it applies powder, and then like, that's why I just use it to like blend everything together. You notice you don't ever just see me grab for that brush other than to do like that step, because I kind of got out of using these bigger brushes. Yeah, so it looks like a nice little cut crease situation. So let's go ahead and take the Juno & Co brush and just blend all around here, kind of blend the shimmer into the matte and make it look more diffused, if you will. So I can already tell that this eye look is going to be exactly the same, but I mean, for $10, I think it's doing nicely. Because if I remember correctly, this palette is $10. I found it at Walmart when I had went to go get some stuff while I was over here by my grandma's house. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it, you know. I never thought I'd end up getting the Naked Honey. I mean, I figured it would go 50% off eventually, just not like, you know, this quick. But, you know, I'm glad it did because I could give you this review now. So we are done with the Profusion eye. It's actually quite nice. I want to try their eyeshadow primer just because Andrea Montanalo has been talking about how wonderful it is. But so I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics Bombshell brush in the shade number 7, and we're gonna put the honey shade on the lid and see how that's popping. And then we need to find an inner corner highlight, and then we'll be done. But yeah, so that's how much I picked up on the brush. Let's as weird as it is, I feel like this one is sheerer than the other one, but in all fairness, like I might not have packed on as much, or there might just be different formulas. So we actually gonna pack on some more to make sure we can get this whole eye look. Okay, there it is. So I guess I just didn't pick up enough on the first go round, because I was like, I swear I remember this being more like, you know, shimmery and pigmented. Like, you know how you used to have go-to looks with like palettes? Like, to me, this is my go-to look with this palette. Like, I don't know if I would try to make any other looks, but in all fairness, I feel like with the color selection, this palette is not necessarily geared toward me anyway, because like I can only use maybe like this. They always put these 2 in here that I can't ever use, and I'm just like, okay, urban again. Like, so that's just your thing. Like, you're just gonna put these 2 super light ass shades in the palette every single time. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back in with the one that we used drip with, just to like dust into the crease, if you will. I didn't add any extra drip, as you all saw. I'm just like blending it. And now I'm gonna go with the clean brush and do this. So these are the finished eyes. Which eye do you like better? I like the Urban Decay one better, just because I don't like necessarily the warmness that comes with the darkest shade in the Gold Rush palette. But otherwise, it's fine. You know, like I feel like the mattes weren't as bad to blend on the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer as they were when I used I think I used the ABH one at home. So maybe I just need to use certain primers with Profusion palettes, because it actually worked out better than I feel like it did the first time. Maybe it's just me. Let's see if we can get an inner corner shade that matches. So let's see. I think I'm gonna take Winter and HBIC. which if you all don't realize what that stands for, it's head bitch in charge. Okay, yeah, see, those aren't the same color, so I'm glad I swatched it, because this is the shade Winter, and then this is the HBIC. I don't want to take a darker one, but it looks like I might have to if we're going to do that. So, let's see. Let's say Starship. Okay, yeah, so we're just going with this shade Starship instead. So I'm going to take Starship in the inner corner on the Profusion side, and I'm going to take HBIC on, what side? The, Urban Decay side. So I'm gonna start with the Urban Decay side this time, since I keep trying to make that be the side I start with automatically and mess up. And just go ahead and put this in the inner corner. Get a nice little bronzy pop there. So that's that side. I'm just turning the brush over on the side that doesn't have any product, along with wiping it off on the back of my hand to make sure we get all the Urban Decay off there. So I'll wipe it up the back of my hand, and I'm gonna turn it to this side. Then we're gonna take that shade Starship and put it on this side. And that one felt to me more like that Super Shock Shadow type formula when I swatched it. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but this is the finished eye look. And let me know down below which eyeshadow you think looks better. Like I said, I like this one just because I like a more smoky eye. When I do like neutral tones, I want it to be quite smoky. And I feel like this one's giving more like warm tone vibes. And we know I'm not really a warm tone type of girl. So Urban Decay wins for me just because this one doesn't have that darker smoky outer V color. It has more like, I feel like warm tonish nudes and these yellows. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you're all the diamonds. I recommend either one of the palettes if you're like a neutral lover. It just depends on your price point. I would say wait till this one goes 50% off, because I figure it's going to go 50% off again. And if you just wanted to get a quick color story and don't mind working with a little bit more, I figure you could go in with the Profusion one. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one.